Hey guys, it's Dave from Mind Your Bushcraft. Today I wanted to do a video on a product that I've had for quite some time. The reason I haven't done it thus far is because I didn't want to do a review on a product that was based strictly on the the specifications from the manufacturer. I wanted to test it myself and see if what they had to say about the product was actually true. So I've had this product for about a year now. I've had it in my truck all winter long, reaching the end of winter here, and basically everything they've said thus far has been true. So I'll show you the product, and now this flashlight is called a hybrid light. The actual site that you can go to check out the manufacturer is actually called hybridlight.com. And this particular one I bought about a year ago, like I said, and I charged it up the day I got it in the mail, and I haven't charged it up since. Now, this flashlight has been in my truck all winter long, like I said, and I pulled it out today to see if it still had juice left in it, and to see if it was dead or not, and she's still fully charged. I was actually quite surprised, and I thought the cold would have definitely killed it, but they claim that they're supposed to be weather resistant, and their claim was correct. I was pretty happy with it. This light is not it's not fancy dancy. She's actually not even all that good looking, but for what it does, I would have to say that this is probably one of the best prepper slash survivalist flashlights on the market. Even if you just want a flashlight for, like I said, I kept mine in my truck. I have another one that I keep here in the house, just an emergency flashlight. That's what it's designed for. That's what it's meant to do. It's not made out of aircraft aluminum, steel. It's made out of plastic. It's got a rubber top up here. This is rubberized down here. The rest of it is strictly plastic, except for the switch here is rubber as well. It's got a it's supposed to be able to fall within 6 feet and still be functional. It's not supposed to break, so it's pretty durable as far as being able to roughhouse with it. It's waterproof and it floats. It's a great overall flashlight. How it works is strictly, you have a solar panel here, and you stick it in almost any light source. I've found myself that the best light source would be the sun, obviously, but they charge up in almost any light source. And when they're charging, you'll see here there's a middle light. It turns red, and that means that it's charging, and when it turns green, it means that it's fully charged. And what you have is, when you flick the switch, you have one light here, turns green. That indicates that the light is on, and that you're using the solar power. Whatever it has in here, it doesn't really say. It's got to be some sort of battery pack in here. You're using those batteries, right? When you flick it again, this yellow light will come on. This indicates that you're using 2 lithium batteries that are backup batteries that are stored in the bottom of the flashlight. Flick it again, and you turn the flashlight off. Now, this one in particular, I'll go back here, I'll set it on the table. This one in particular it's 7 inches long. Like I said, you can drop this up to 6 feet, and the flashlight will remain intact. The storage life on these, now I've only had this one for a year, and it's still that's the backup. It's still working. The batteries are still charged. Backup works, obviously, and I had it in the cold all winter long in my truck. That really impressed me. But the storage life on this is 7 years. You're supposed to be able to store these lights fully charged for 7 years, and it's still supposed to keep 90% of its charge even after 7 years. That really impressed me. That was an impressive feature. That one of the main features I got it. I hate these products where you have to constantly maintain them. And you can say that I'm lazy, but there's so many things in life that you get distracted with. You can't possibly constantly maintain all your preps, all your preparedness, constantly having to change out batteries, constantly have to watch this, watch that. You're going to forget something. And if I can take this, charge it up, leave it in the closet, it's one less thing on my list of things to do. That's fantastic. That was a selling point for me. The other thing is that on a full charge, you have 8 hours of light. 8 hours of light on a full charge. And then after the 8 hours, if you still need to use the flashlight, you can use the backup lithium batteries that come in the flashlight when you get it. Like I was saying, the flashlight will charge with sunlight or with any light source. So after you've basically killed the flashlight and it's dead, you just stick it back into a light source, preferably the sun, and charge the light back up, and you're good to go again. Good to go to keep it in storage for another 7+ years, or you're good to use the flashlight for another 8 hours. To me, the other great selling point of this flashlight was the fact that it was about, I think I paid $10 plus shipping on Amazon.com. They range in prices depending on the seller, between $10 to $20. Usually, if you get into the $20-$25 range, I believe you're usually picking up around 2 flashlights at that point. But like I said, it depends on the manufacturer. There are different manufacturers selling this light on the website on Amazon.com. When I say manufacturers, I don't mean the people actually producing the flashlight. I just mean whatever you want to call them, the stores that have purchased an abundance of these lights and is selling them for the actual manufacturer, which, like I said, is hybridlights.com. They're the actual producers of the flashlight itself. They actually have, I was on their site today, and they actually have several other products now that it didn't have when I first purchased this light. They have headlamps, solar headlamps now. The only thing that I didn't like about the solar headlamp, and it's not going to stop me from purchasing one, because I still want, this flashlight works so great that I still want to purchase the headlamp. But the solar panel for the headlamp comes separately, so you have to keep it, keep them together in a bag or some sort of pouch. I like my units to be all in one, like this is, but they would have had difficulty with the headlamp, I think, doing that. So it's not a huge drawback. Like I said, it's not going to stop me from purchasing one. I still want to purchase one day. But they also have so they got headlamps, they got spotlights, they have flashlights, and they have different makes and models now of this flashlight. They have brighter lights. This one is 7 inches long. They have one that's 9 inches long, I believe, and I think that it has a bigger battery source, because all the newer lights come with USB ports, so that you can charge cell phones and MP3 players. So this one doesn't have one. It's an older model, like I said. It's a year old, but the new ones have USB ports. You can plug devices in and use the flashlight to charge your devices. So that's really awesome feature as well, because like I said, once you've killed this, you can just put it back out in the sun, charge it right back up again. So yeah, they have different size flashlights. They also have a 3-in-1 car charger, wall unit charger, to charge up the flashlights for like a quicker charge, and they also have lanterns. The lanterns are actually pretty cool, because they're only about, I don't know, probably about like 4 inches in height, but they actually collapse. So they're about 1 inch thick. So you just pull them apart, and they got a solar panel on top. You gotta check out the site. Go check out the site and check out these products. They're pretty cool for long-term survival, preparedness in any way or form, whether it just be a little survival pack in your car in case you break down, or whether you're a prepper. These products are excellent. What else was there I wanted to say? Oh, charging. Charging on these things is another drawback. But I mean, like they say, anything worth anything takes time. So to charge one of these guys up at a full charge takes about 8 hours. So you're looking at setting it outside for the day, basically. So if you were to use this light throughout the night and you're getting low on juice, or you've killed it, then basically you're going to want to use most of the day to charge this back up. So that's another small drawback. For me, I don't think it's a real problem. Even if I was hiking, probably what I would do is I would strap this to my pack in a way that the solar panel was constantly facing upwards, and I'd probably strap it down tight so that it wasn't just swinging about on my pack, that it was actually solid and facing the sky, so I could get a full charge without having to worry about it. So there you go. This is a hydro light or hybrid light, sorry. A hybrid light from hybridlight.com. Completely solar charging, and will charge from any light source. 8-hour life span, waterproof, drop proof. It's got a backup battery. It's got a 7-year storage life, and 8 hours worth of light. Oh, and the light itself inside is LED, so that's an important feature as well. It's an LED light, so you don't have to worry about replacing it. You don't have to worry about it, breaking or anything else. So altogether, it's a pretty tight little toy here, and it's worry-free, and that's what I like. It's worry-free. It's one less thing I have to concern myself with. So go and check out the website. Check out some of their other products. They range in price. Some of the newer products are a little bit more expensive. Some of the bigger flashlights are a little bit more expensive. But if you go on Amazon.com, you can pick these up for, like I said, I don't know, $15 to $20. So it's really, it's not a lot of money. Not a lot of money for what you're getting. A year in my truck, and it's still working. So I was really impressed with it. I think that's about it for this review. Go check out the website and pick yourself up a flashlight. Alright, this is Dave from Mind Your Bushcraft, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I'll talk to you next time.